Hey, do you want to tap into an unlimited energy source? Did you even know that you have an unlimited energy source and it's sitting right at the base of your body? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Inside your balls, you've got unlimited energy. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to tap your balls in a whole new way. Thank you guys so much for pressing play. If it's the first time you're pressing play on one of my videos, I just want to say what's up. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you visiting me and the rest of the community. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified. I got at least 2 videos coming for you every single week to keep you motivated, inspired, and learning how to master your body so you can master your life. I got my trusty notepad with me, so you'll see me looking down and referring to that. That way, I give you the information I plan to give you. Keeps me on track. It's just smart. Let's get into it. All right, boys. First of all, I just want to remind you that, just in case this is you, first of all, I'm saying this with no, like, eliminate shame, guilt, or any kind of weirdness you might have talking about sex energy, masturbation. The reality is that the stats staggering. 1 out of 10 guys is addicted to porn. Many men are ejaculating 2-3 times a day. You are absolutely just wasting your vital life force. Sex energy is passionate energy. It's life energy. It's the same energy that the universal body made to use the stars, the moon, the solar system, the planets, and you. Imagine one sperm cell has the power to create life. Imagine what you could do when you learn how to tap into that energy instead of releasing it into a sock or releasing it into a tissue, right? Or down the toilet. You know what I'm talking about, all right? No guilt. I did it, done it, been doing it. You know what I'm saying? The reality is we got to talk about it because this is causing massive anxiety, depression, social anxiety. Guys are telling me they don't know how to talk to women. They're not feeling confident. Their competitive spirit is going away. They don't feel like men anymore. And if that's how you feel, again, no worries. You're in the right place. I'm going to share with you everything that I know about the subject and have been learning about the subject through my teachers of yoga, my teachers of the Taoist tradition who have taught me all different types of techniques to transform my life and become more of a man. I'm telling you, it's absolutely transformative. So point being this is you got to understand that every time that you're ejaculating without a purpose, basically if you're ejaculating and you're not making a baby, you're essentially wasting your semen. Now, I get it. If you're like in a relationship, you would say, well, how am I going to do that? I'm sure I'm in a relationship. I have a wife, and guess what? She embraces the lifestyle. In fact, at first it was a little bit strange. It's like, well, you don't ejaculate anymore. Well, how's that going to work? And it was like, well, actually, she started seeing the benefits in all kinds of ways because of the power that comes with it. And that's the power that I want you to be able to tap into it. All right. So how do you tap into this power? How do you stop wasting this energy and tap into it? Well, first, you got to start retaining your semen. Why do you guys start retaining your semen? Because all of your best stuff, when I say your stuff, I'm talking about nutrients, enzymes, proteins, are all going into your semen. Semen is the essence of the physical body. Semen carries all the nutrients and the essence of everything that your physical body needs. The reason your body stores all your best stuff into the balls, into your semen, is because your body is looking to reproduce. So it's giving the new life the best opportunity by giving all the best stuff over to the new life. After about 7 to 10 days, different studies show different things, and everybody's body's a bit different. You'll notice in yourself. I noticed for me, right about after the first week, all of a sudden I'm like, whoa. I'm feeling a little bit more, energized, manly. Why? Because actually my body is reabsorbing that semen and all of that proteins and enzymes and nutrients are coming back into my body, giving me clearer skin, healthier eyes, giving me more energy, more creativity, and my testosterone levels spike. So my workouts are more intense. I'm more competitive at work. I want to sell more. I want to win more. I'm more of my masculine energy is coming out. Why I'm sharing this about me is because the same thing is going to happen to you. And when you start tapping into your masculine energy and learning how to cultivate it, you're going to realize that the masculine energy is an energy that gets things done. You're going to become stronger in body and mind, which is naturally going to give you more energy. So if you just do semen retention alone, you're going to feel the results. But it is the first step. Now, if you've been ejaculating every day, you've been sometimes 2-3 times a day, well, you just want to start to reduce it. If you're an everyday guy, if you're a 2-3 times a guy, great, go down to once a day. If you're a once a day guy, go down to one every 2 days. Then eventually you're going to get a week and a month and 90 days. And eventually you're going to be able to control it, and you're going to be able to just ejaculate when you want to. Okay. So start to retain your semen. This is going to build up your body. It's going to build the energy, because energy expands, it grows. So the longer you hold it, in my experience, the more the energy gets built. You'll have times where you're really aroused, like you're going to notice an increase in sex drive. Well, what you don't want to do is let that sex drive go down the toilet or into the sock. You want to put that sex drive and transmute it into things that are important to you: your family, the community, your church, your temple, your creative projects, your band, your own YouTube channel, whatever it is that you're doing, athletics, your career, making money. If you've ever read the book Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, talks so much about the transmutation of sex energy to accumulate fortunes. So this video is not about how you use it. It's just about how to tap into it, and then you'll, put it to what makes sense for you. The second thing is you want to learn some techniques, tantric techniques, Taoist techniques, so that you can learn to transmute that energy. Because if the energy just sits in your balls, like guys will sometimes complain about blue balls, or that they can't they're just overtaken by the thoughts of sex the more that they do semen retention. So what you want to learn to do is move that energy, transmute it from a physical energy to a spiritual energy. And the way you can do that is through your breath. So most guys are breathing very shallow from the chest, like this. I love this saying, long breath, long life. What you want to learn to do is what's called testicle breathing. Long, deep breaths down to the belly, right down to the testicles. If you're naked, you could actually see your testicles expand and contract when you breathe. What you want to do is start practicing on a daily basis is testicle breathing. First of all, this is how you start to control your ejaculation during sex or masturbation. Most guys aren't going to go right to a celibate lifestyle. They're way too addicted to the material sense gratification of sex. Like they like sex too much, and they can't, imagine themselves being a monk or something like that. I'm not a monk. I'm not celibate. That's why I practice this. I call the semen retention the in-between phase. So I'm still sexually active. I have a wife. We have a great sex life. And she knows about the practice. It's not like, I don't ejaculate most of the times during sex. Why? Because she actually knows. And I'm going to share how, you yourself or your partner can use this very intentionally to grow your energy. So what happens is, so basically what you want to do is learn testicle breathing so that you can begin to go for longer periods of time without ejaculating. Testicle breathing is bringing more oxygen into the system. The more oxygen you system through transformational breath work, testicle breathing, exercise, the easier it's going to be for you to do this as well. So you really want to pump your system with oxygen, which is just going to give you more energy and more vitality as a whole. Then what you want to learn is a technique where you run your energy through your microcosmic orbit. Your microcosmic orbit runs, it's aligned with the chakra system in yoga, if you're familiar with it. Basically from your testicles or the bottom of your spine, up and around your spine, around your head, down in the front, creating a full orbit. Okay, this energetic highway is the main channel for energy to flow through your body, and then after that, it flows through different energy channels like a highway system through your body. Okay. So what you want to do is run your awareness. Your awareness is whatever you're paying attention to. So what you want to do is bring your awareness inward and begin to run your awareness up your spine, up around your head, and down your body. Now, you see how I'm using my hand? This is a good technique at the beginning. If you're like, oh, I can't really imagine, or I can't get my awareness to focus there, just follow your hand up and around your spine and use your hand to guide you. It's a nice technique to keep your awareness there. What you want to do is practice this every single day for about a week or 2 weeks, where, for 10 minutes a day, you're doing deep testicle breathing and then running your energy through your microcosmic orbit. After you do this for a few weeks, you'll be able to really feel that energy in an unaroused state. Then, what you want to do is add the third step, which is learn how to do it in an aroused state. Now, this is where your partner can help or yourself if you're by yourself. It's actually easier to do it by yourself at first, and then you can bring in your partner. That's the way that my teacher taught me, and that's the way that I'm, teaching others how to use this technique. So what you then do is after you've got a few weeks of running your microcosmic orbit and that channel is open and you can feel that energy, what you want to do is self-stimulate yourself, right? Whether through masturbation or if you have a partner during sex or some kind of play, and basically then run that energy through your body. You will notice an explosion of energy and it feels awesome. For instance, this is the preliminary techniques to having full body orgasms. Once you know how to do full body orgasms, you'll really be able to charge yourself up. The reality is this: I don't drink caffeine, and I don't like turn to any of those type of things, energy drinks, coffee, all that kind of stuff. I don't need any of that. I've got an unlimited energy source and I know how to tap into it. And once you know how to tap into it, you could drop the caffeine, you could drop the energy drinks, you could stop having that afternoon lull. What you'll be able to do is when you need energy, you'll literally be able to, you could be standing in the grocery store. I'm sometimes sitting at work and I'm running awareness and energy through my microcosmic orbit as I'm making my sales calls. A lot of people don't realize, I'm a really good salesperson. A lot of people don't realize the reason I'm a good salesperson is because I've consciously have sex energy running through me. So, there's a natural attraction factor. There's a natural influence factor that happens with that. Whole nother video, but I just want to let you know there are so many benefits to this. So what happens is when you need energy, you'll be able to just run your awareness through. If you need more energy, you'll be able to arouse yourself, run your energy through, then stop arousing yourself. Don't ejaculate. You'll still be able to do deep breath work, keep yourself calm. Focus on what it is that you want to put that energy into, whether you want to build your career, attain more money, build a business, have the best workout of your life. If you're an athlete, if you're an artist, if you're a singer, if you're a mechanic, doesn't matter what your expression is. You can put it into anything that you feel is worthwhile. And what it is going to do, it's going to just fuel you. And that is how you tap into unlimited energy. Once you know how to do this, you will be able to stay energized. You'll be able to reduce amount of sleep. For me personally, I'm up earlier. I stay up later. I have energy throughout the day. I'm not saying this to just be like, oh, look at me. But the reality is I accomplish more in a day than some people accomplish in a week. Why? Because from the moment I get up to the moment I go to sleep, if you followed me around, I'm constantly engaged in some kind of activity and I'm using my sex energy consciously. I'm aware that I'm using my sex energy to keep me going and fueling myself throughout the day. At night, I crash out. I sleep like a baby. 6 hours, I'm up. I'm ready to rock the next day. And the more that I practice, the more that it increases. So here's the deal, guys. I want you to start to practice this semen retention lifestyle right away because it will absolutely transform your life. Make sure that you check out some of my other videos, especially if you're brand new to the lifestyle or you're accumulating knowledge and information. The best way to stay motivated in this lifestyle is to connecting with other guys who are doing it. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Don't miss a video. Also, I invite you to go to nikuladas.org. That's my website. It's in the description below. Make sure that you put your email address in. I'm going to send you a video called The Happiness Scam. It's going to talk about why overall we're being scammed out of our happiness and how you can eliminate that nonsense and get back to living joyfully, get back to being the man that you know you were meant to be. Also, I'm going to hit you up every once in a while with tools, with techniques, things that I'm learning from my teachers and mentors to be able to live my best life. And of course, I'll inform you when we've got webinars going on, retreats, classes, all kinds of cool stuff happening. Look, I want to thank you so much for being part of the community. Thank you so much. Leave your comments below, your questions below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how your practice is going. I'm here to support you. I'll see you on the next video. Namaste. Amen. Hare Krishna.